think the business model that we talked about a little bit here is another problem, in the sense that I don't think we've really cracked the nut at, this is one of those places where we don't talk about it as much. Main business models in terms of making money from money are you hold it for a long time for people and manage it, so you have long-term savings, you lend it, so you have the float and the return on lending, or you have transactions, and you are facilitating payments. Small dollar savings, which is what a lot of people need, there's not a lot of money in that, and until technology's come along, there hasn't been a lot of ways to do it without a lot of cost, and many people aren't motivated to take on the costs of small dollar savings. So I do think technology can be a solution there, but I think we haven't really honed in on it or created incentives for people to provide that, or the kind of financing mechanisms that bring innovators into that space in certain ways. All of these business models, I think, are just ripe for disruption. I think the people who know more about technology than me are the ones who can figure out how to use technology to make those disruptions stick, and then how do we actually sell that to maybe potentially more patient forms of venture capital. Is there some way that, at least in some group of that, some very small part, 2 or 3% of what you would have invested in private sector returns goes into some other kind of fund that has both a social and a private sector outcome to come up with? I don't know, but there's maybe a way to think about how would you fund a more patient form of capital to help think of.